Hey guys, EdogPlays here, bringing you guys another video. Today we're hopping back into Tap Titans 2 for part 83 of this series, and I have a little bit of kind of rather disappointing news. I unfortunately didn't get a very high placement in the tournament. I honestly had a really busy day today. I had to go into town. I'm actually building a new computer, so I'm probably going to be doing a live stream with that. I'm just waiting on a couple parts here. I got most of them ready to go, but I'm still waiting on a couple parts. But I am planning on doing a live stream building the computer. I've never really built a computer before, so this is going to be a fairly new experience for me as well. So I'm really excited for that. And if you guys haven't already subscribed, so you guys don't miss that live stream. But we're going to go ahead and hop into today's video. Like I said, I didn't get a super high placement, but for the fact that I put in probably 3 to 4 hours, we got 16th place in 3 to 4 hours of work. And that just shows you, you know, I got 16th putting in 3 to 4 hours of work. And when I got second place in the crafting shard tournament, which is, you know, often more competitive and people are trying a lot more in that one, I probably put around 10 hours in effort, you know. So I probably could have got, well, I know for sure I could have got a lot better if I would have played a little bit more, but we got 10,374. That is just barely over, you know. That's about 250 stages more than what our previous max stage was. So we really slacked this tournament. So if we take a look what we're actually getting here, so the first place was 1,200 diamonds. We only got 150. We got a few weapons here. We got 35 tournament points, 3 more weapons there, and that's really about it. This tournament wasn't really anything special. Honestly, I was more so going for the diamonds really rather than anything. So I'm okay with, you know, a pretty low placement in my opinion here. Definitely got a couple more relics, obviously. So 44 trillion, and after this we are going to be doing some Book of Shadows upgrades. Obviously got it down to 53.7%, which is not bad considering we started at 64%, so we lost 10% during this tournament. So it should be very easy to build back up to where we were at the beginning of the tournament, and the next tournament go into it with an even higher Book of Shadows level. So no point in staying here. We're gonna go ahead and prestige, and we also have to do our raid battles. I've done all 24 battles though. I made sure we haven't missed any battles. I believe this is gonna be the 28th one. If we do these ones, so which we obviously will do, but let's take a look at Book of Shadows. We're at 53.7, up all the way down to 41.72. Gonna invest everything into there and got it up to 64. So within 1 prestige after the tournament, we got it back to what we started the tournament out with. So that's really good. You know, I'm gonna play a couple more times between now and the next tournament, so this is going to be great. We're going to get our Book of Shadows up to between 70 and 80% rather than 60 and 70%. So that's a really good, you know, goal. And I'm kind of glad that not glad, but I'm happy, I guess, that we didn't go super tryhard, because this just made everything so much easier. You know what I mean? Obviously I didn't get any really any more stages in, and it would have been super helpful if I did, but you know, the fact that we didn't, I'm not crazy upset about it. So we're gonna go ahead and purchase Warcry. Obviously I did activate Mana Potion because I was playing a little bit. I actually got quite a bit done. I probably played another 20 minutes today. So considering that we got that far and I played another 20-30 minutes today, I played mostly last night, but you know, I'm not too disappointed about the times. We're gonna go take a look here. So unfortunately, this is still the same Titan as when I attacked earlier today. Really the only thing left is the torso. That is going to be super annoying. We're going to start off obviously with our only torso deck, so hopefully someone will be able to destroy this. Honestly, I think what I'm going to do is after this video, I'm either going to make a new deck specifically for torso, or I'm going to wait till closer to the end of the 12 hours because this just reset. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait closer to the next 12 hours or the last 12 hours of this, I guess, this raid battle set, and then hopefully we'll have a new Titan, and then I'll be able to use my decks how they're meant to be. And I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Hopefully these guys have a couple of decks that are good for taking out the torso or things like that, right? I mean, I'm going to use my torso deck for sure, getting 362 damage, 362,000 damage with 600 taps. So we're going to go ahead and submit that score, and I'll show you guys that I've done all my attacks leading up to this. So currently at 25 out of 28, so we have 3 left. 9.76 million damage. That's I don't want to say that's good, but that sounds like a lot of damage, but it is also 25 attacks. So we should be able to easily get that above 10 million. So we'll probably be around when it's all said and done, you know, another 3 attacks. probably fairly close to like 10.5, maybe even a little bit higher, around maybe 10.6 million if we can get around 300,000 damage out of each deck. So like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait. I'm not going to go ahead and do any more on this Titan, hoping that people attack this. As like I said, it just reset 40 minutes ago, so no one's really had enough time to go ahead and do their attack. So 11 hours and 20 minutes. I'll probably check again in another 5 or so hours and see if someone's destroyed this Titan. If not, I'll go ahead and use my battles, stuff like that. Definitely gonna get the battles in either way. Just wanted to, you know, hopefully make the best out of my decks. You know, some people have really good decks for torso, and I'm gonna go ahead and let them do some work, but I'm gonna make the best out of my decks. So what we're gonna do now today, oh come on, make it rain and Warcry, so that's not bad. We'll go ahead and activate this. We got a new ranged one. I have been actually, yesterday I went through all the equipment pieces. We had probably another like 30 equipment pieces going into the tournament, so that was amazing. We got some really good ones here. Still got the legendary ranged one, and we're probably going to be sticking on to that one for a little while at least. It is doing us quite well. I believe we got a new spell hero at 829 trillion damage and 1.1 times 10 to the 15 melee hero damage, so that is still really good as well. So I'm kind of excited. It's going to be easier to compare when you look at when it's all in scientific notation compared to just, you know, trillion, billion, million damage. I do like the scientific notation quite a bit better. Now talking about the equipment, so the crafting shard, I mean, obviously we've talked about this so many times, I don't want to really go into it again. We haven't had the crafting shard tournament yet, so we straight up just haven't crafted another equipment piece set. I could have easily go ahead and craft another equipment piece set for this tournament, the one that we just had, you know, done really well in that one. But I really want to, you know, spend crafting shards to make some in return. You know what I mean? I feel like this is going to boost our tournaments by so much that I want to use it, make sure it's being used on a really good tournament like the crafting shard one, and hopefully getting enough crafting shards out of it that we can craft another piece at the end of it. So really gonna, you know, hoping that we can get first place, because that does give us, I believe it's 120 crafting shards, which is going to be insane. And that would pay, just that alone would pay for another equipment piece set. Obviously after this one, it's going to keep going up like it is already. We started at 100, now it's at 120, so maybe 140, or maybe it's going to keep getting exponentially bigger and bigger. So I'm not too sure. Actually, no, it goes up 20 each, because someone said it uses 600 crafting shards, and if you have 5 pieces, 120 times, or I guess 100 for the first one. So maybe it does get a little bit more expensive. I'm not too sure, but either or, if we get first place, we are going to pay for this equipment piece set. So I'm gonna obviously spend the 120 to get in the tournament and then use it while we're in the tournament, but if we can get first place, it's basically going to pay for itself, which would be amazing. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the shop, because I haven't quite done that yet today. I'm still keeping my look out for a poly, because we do want to increase our gold, and I still did not get that artifact that actually increases our gold. I believe it was the Hades orb or something like that, that one of you guys were telling me about in the comments. I still have not got that artifact. I'm still searching that one, and there was another artifact. Oh yes, increasing the duration of deadly strike. Those are the two that I'm really looking for right now. I'm sure there's lots of really good ones that I have no clue about, but we're currently at 66 out of 97, so we're getting closer and closer to actually owning all of them, which is going to be absolutely insane, and I cannot wait. That's going to be awesome once we can officially own every single relic. It's going to be great. But yeah, so the deadly strike one, because we already have the Warcry one, which we got super lucky with right off the bat, increasing Warcry. I believe it lasts like 2 minutes and like 5 seconds or something like that. There was something in the skill tree, I think, that actually boost our Warcry by another couple seconds, but you know, we're about 2 minutes and we don't have that yet for deadly strike, which would be really nice because it's just such a good mana saver. We did get the one that reduces the mana cost for deadly strike. I don't know if we actually have that one for Warcry. That would be actually really cool to know. We take a look here. So all active, no. Hand of Midas duration, Warcry duration, like I said, we already got that. Heavenly strike mana cost, deadly strike mana cost, which is super helpful. Hand of Midas manly cost, and fire sword mana cost. So we still, and a shadow clone. The only one we've had every single one, I think, besides the Warcry one. So we're looking out, there's 3 relics, I guess, that we're looking, or artifacts, sorry, that we're looking out for. The one that actually increases our gold, I believe it's Hades orb. We got the increased duration on what's it called, on deadly strike. That one's going to be super helpful by nearly a minute. Well, it increases by a minute, which is insane. And then lastly, decreasing the mana cost of Warcry is going to be super nice as well, because right now, if we take a look, I believe it costs like 136 mana to go ahead and activate this. Oh my god, I was way off. 159 mana, and this isn't even really like maxed out. I mean, obviously we can go way farther with this and leveling it up and things like that, so we could potentially get this up to like 170 mana per activation. So if we minus that, is it 50% or is it just minus take a look? Deadly Strike is only 30, so I'm assuming it's probably only 30 as well. So you know, that's still reducing it from possibly 170 all the way to 140, which would be super nice, because it is crazy expensive. I'm not even gonna lie, really wish it was a little bit cheaper, but you know, there's really not much we can do. Deadly Strike was 109 mana. Probably, is it around the same level? The exact same level, 109 mana compared to 159 mana. That's just absolutely insane. It is ridiculously expensive. So like I said, the three that we're looking out for: Hades Orb, increased Warcry or decreased Warcry mana cost, and increased Deadly Strike duration. Those are the three that we're looking out for that I can hopefully get sooner or later. But if we take a look at the shops, we got Clack here for multi-spawn gold. Not super interested in this one. This one actually I kind of want to do, because we are currently using Demis right now for the all damage. It's a really good multiplier, so I think I'm actually going to go and splurge and purchase this one just to increase it a little bit more. So if we take a look at the inactive kind of boost, because obviously I'm not activating it or not using it as a main pet. So if we take a look here, Demis is giving us 415 times all damage. If we take a look, 415 times all damage. Well, it's activated. It is activated. Sorry, I was saying that completely wrong. It is our activated pet now, all the way up to 482. This is all damage. So this is literally every multiplier. That is why I think Demis is a really good one. You know, we got your all gold that is really good as well. We got this one, which is all damage. You know, it's a really good one to have activated, and I'm happy with it so far. We got this one is going to be helmet primary boost. This one would be fairly nice, but I want to make sure we have a little bit of diamonds left over if a poly does come into the shop fairly soon. Melee hero damage, tap damage, of course not, and boss gold. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be purchasing any more today. Obviously we're trying to get as many as we can, so maybe I will purchase Elfie next time it pops up in the shop or something like that, but I want to focus more on the ones that I feel like I really need right now. But guys, with that being said, I'm gonna have to go ahead and end today's video here. If you guys have enjoyed another Tap Titans Do video, and you guys do want to see me build the computer behind me right there, I'm still missing a couple parts, but they should be here the next week or this week or early next week. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. Smash the like button and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.